began asymptomatic testing.
Several student organizations at FGCU
And we're going to play Guess the Song.
Hello, welcome to Hanging with the Executives here at the Bauer School of Music.
And you're watching ENTV.
Hi everyone, we're thankful to have you watching this Thursday, December 31st. I'm Michelle Alvarez, and what a better way to end 2020 than with the year in review. A couple interesting things happened in 2020, but when the year dawned, a potentially deadly virus that was first identified in China began to spread. First around the Asian country, then around the world. It would change life as we knew it in many unexpected ways. There was an international shortage of toilet paper and other paper products, people began working from home, and many lost their jobs. It led to the U.S. government passing a package worth $2 trillion, a record amount of money to stimulate the American economy. Before the year came to a close, there was another push for more spending, and after months of failed negotiations, lawmakers finally agreed to a new $900 billion coronavirus stimulus deal. The summer saw civil unrest in America after the death of George Floyd. Protests, marches, and calls for changes followed controversial encounters between police and civilians. Some of the demonstrations were peaceful, some were violent, with cars and buildings being damaged and stores being looted. The calls for racial justice, which started with Floyd's death, continued. Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, more tragic deaths that fueled a movement. Wildfires that flared up in California this summer and fall were the most expensive the state had ever seen. They burned more than 4 million acres before they were contained. And we also saw the most active Atlantic hurricane season on record this year. By December, less than 11 months after the coronavirus pandemic arrived in the United States, a vaccine was approved for emergency use when no other vaccine had ever been cleared in less than 4 years. 2020 vision describes seeing things like we've never seen before. A global pandemic growing worse with surging cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, and a presidential election with a conclusion.
They've delivered us a clear victory.
But not a concession. A California helicopter crash shocked the world. Retired Los Angeles Laker Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna died in a crash with the pilot and 6 more passengers on their way to Gianna's basketball game. Women often took center stage this year. The loss of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg to pancreatic cancer. The appointment of Justice Amy Coney Barrett, the election of Kamala Harris as the nation's first female and Black and South Asian vice president. Yet the pandemic was always present. Unemployment jumped with jobs gone, concerts canceled, cruises, Broadway, the Summer Olympics. When some sports resumed, athletes played in front of small or non-existent stadium crowds. What a year it's been. Here's to hoping for a better 2021. I'm Michelle Alvarez, reporting for Eagle News Television.